Good evening. So I had to record this before it got too late. I just got off work and got home, but I scored something at work. They're doing some construction at work and they were throwing out a bunch of insulation. Well, I got me two 30-foot rolls. So I've got my insulation for the garage ceiling at least. I might be able to use it for the walls. It might be too thick. It is 6-inch insulation. I could probably pack it down if I wanted, but I don't know. So I'm going to unload this and I need to figure out what I want to do for a ceiling. I might just end up using some thin plywood or something. Alright, so I realize this video is going to be pretty dark, and welcome to winter in Ohio. So I just got back from the lumber store. We've got wood. Welcome back. It is the next day. I've pulled the car out so I have some extra room to move around in here. I think I'm going to get some tunes going and start on this, so tag along. As you can tell, I like to chop mufflers off of things. Good thing is this will give me some metal for welding practice. I've probably got stuff all over my face. Alright, well, I've hit a pretty good spot. So I've got this probably 99% done. I've got a whole side of insulation up, the other rolls are on this side, and the only thing I've got left to fill up is this center, which I think I'm gonna let some of the insulation just kind of droop over this. I've also got some extra boarding over here. I'm going to create this kind of like an access zone, so I'm just going to have the boards resting up here and lay the insulation over it, and that way if I ever need to get up in here I can. All in all, I've only got about 260 bucks in this entire ceiling, so I'm pretty happy with that. The free insulation definitely helped a lot. Also, having YouTube in the garage, that's nice, but has also probably slowed down this process because I've stopped probably half a dozen times to see what's happening. I scored another mother load today at work. I pick up another roll of insulation, and I got a ton, a literal stack of metal siding. I'm going to use this as the interior wall of the welding side, and maybe the other side. I haven't decided yet. It's not a completely flat surface, so I might just use it on one side. But huge score. But the sun's going down. It's already like freezing outside, so I'm gonna unload this real quick. Sheets got me pretty far. There's a huge difference in here. It is currently 78 degrees in here. It's pretty nice and warm. It's a night, actually quite lovely. I got my exhaust fan mounted up. I'll have to drill the hole tomorrow if it doesn't rain too much. And 5 sheets got me almost through this entire wall. So I'll probably pick up at least 5 or 6 more for that wall. So it was quite the trial and error, since every space on every stud was actually slightly different, and the posts were a little wavy. It definitely feels nice in here. There's a huge difference. Well, it is the next day. I started working on this morning, went and picked up more insulation, and but now I get to go through the fun task of everything over here needs to come out so I can get over against the wall and start putting this up. There's a few things I'm gonna have to move around, but I'll deal with them as they come. So I've made some pretty good progress this weekend, and unfortunately tomorrow is Monday. It's about 4 o'clock right now, but I have some other stuff to do. I got laundry to do, especially with all the fiberglass I've been handling. And I pick up Jess tomorrow from the airport. And I go back to work. I'm going to try to chip away at this during the week as I can. So, before I can go in, I got to clean up, get rid of some of this mess. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to haul out to the curb. It's another day. I got off work, had dinner, and now I'm going to start test fitting the new wall. What I ended up picking up was some leftover sheet metal walling. I think this will be a good choice for the backing for where I plan to weld. I didn't want anything that was going to be possible fire hazard, and this should be a good option. This is secondhand, so this was actually taken down during a demo at a construction site, and I just happened to meet the foreman and got lucky, and he gave me quite a bit of it. This isn't even all of it. I have some 10-foot sheets outside. It would have been nice if I came across this when I was building the shed, but oh well, it happens. So I'm gonna start measuring, see how much I got, and then try to plan out how I want to hang this. There's a lot of holes in it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use the holes they have in it. My studs are roughly 24 inches apart, and these have a lot more studs. Considering I'm hanging this inside, I don't think I need to screw it to the wall every foot. So a vital mistake I had was I had these cut to 8 foot. What I forgot was I actually added a 2x4 along the edge of the ceiling to hold up the new ceiling. So now my siding is about 1.5 inches too tall. So I broke my jigsaw. So now the only thing I have to cut this with is either metal cutters or my cutting wheel, which is the new tool I just purchased in preparation for welding. So I'm going to give this a shot. The last time I used one of these is when I cut holes in my hood, and those turned out pretty good. So I'm sure I can cut in a straight line, or somewhat in a straight line. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so I've been looking at this for a while, and I think I was going to try to just use the studs to mount this, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I think I literally need to buy some thin slats to put across the wall and then mount the metal of that. There's just not enough here to attach this to. I was trying to make this my first piece, and then I'll cut the next piece out, attach that, and then do the corner, and then work my way down that way. I think I'm about to make a trip to the hardware store. Not tonight, obviously, because it's after 8. Try to pick up some wooden slats to do this. I really didn't want to buy much else for this project, but it just keeps kind of growing.
This is like, I don't even know what day now. This is after Thanksgiving.
So it's after Thanksgiving now, a lot's happened. The Dinah's home now. That's nice. I went to the store and bought some wood slats. There. And we're gonna run them across here, and hopefully that gives me a base to mount the siding. This has been a long process. Yeah. I'm just ready to get this over with. It's been a long week. get that ventilation fan installed. Alright, I have a wall. I'm glad this is finally over. I feel like this has been going on for too long. I think I might have been working on this for 2 or 3 weeks. Just here and there whenever I can fit it in. But yeah, a wall. Who would have thought? It's definitely warm in here. It's quite lovely. I have it like 77 degrees. But I still have the second wall to finish. That's my scraps. I still need to fill in these 2 sections and then figure out what I want to do on that wall. I don't think I want to do the same metal wall. I might end up doing just some thin plywood or drywall. Drywall would be the cheapest and easiest probably. I'm ready for a little break, and I've had quite a few parts come in the mail for the Sportster. So I think I'm going to start prepping the garage to start working on that. And then I still need to figure out some time to start practice welding. So once I start all that, I'll update everybody. And until next time, guys, take it easy.